What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber. As y'all seen in a previous video where I did Red Fox's brakes, yep, got them all painted up. That yellow, yes, it's a little dirty, but it's gonna be cleaned. You know what? And that looks good on there. Love it. And I got to thinking, you know, while I'm doing this, let me take a look at the GT, the white one, the Fox, as I like to call it, and see what we got. And this is what it looks like now. Looks disgusting, chipped up, all over the place, everything. Yeah, it's in need of some touch up, a little bit of work done on it. Yeah, so I decided I was gonna go ahead and do these while I got it in here. And red, you say? Nah, we're not gonna go with red again. We're gonna go with blue. Yep, duplicate color, metal cast, high temp, blue. And I'm hoping this blue is more of a metallic where it'll reflect a little bit of light. That's what I'm hoping for. Blue anodized, by the way. But yeah, that's what I got going on. I'm gonna try to change the color of this thing. Hopefully it works out like I want it to be, a little bit more metallic type color. Like I was saying, want it to reflect light a little bit. If light hits it, it kind of reflects it back. But I'm gonna get this thing all prepped up, get it ready to paint, and then get back with you. I'm not gonna, you know, go through all of the cleaning process, but I'm gonna got my Milwaukee little drill, and I'm gonna clean this thing up. And after I get it cleaned up, I'll come back with you, show you what I got going on. After a little while, don't even know how long it took or whatever. Not completely done. I still got the cracks and crevices to get into. But yeah, took it down for the most part. At least down to everything that somebody's gonna see when the wheel is actually installed. So just gotta get them few cracks and crevices right there. And I think we're gonna be good to go with that. And then we can keep moving on. All right, I'm back. It's been a few days. My allergies were attacking me severely over these past couple of days. I ain't been able to get back out here to do anything with the Fox, this one right here. And but I did get out here. I have been cleaning it, you know, as much as I could. But y'all know that hindsight is 2020. I started cleaning this one over here first, sandpaper, and like a stripper disc or whatever, but mainly sandpaper. And see, I took it all the way down, even the I guess the factory, I guess primer or whatever you want to call it, that black color that's on the Brembos originally. Yeah, I took it all the way down to the white meat. Yeah, I did it like that, and I thought I was doing okay. And then something hit me. So why don't you try a wire wheel and see what it does. And I did the wire wheel, and this one came out like that. All of the original coating or whatever is on there. So yeah. So if you ever want to clean them, don't do it with a sandpaper or anything like that. Get your wire brush or a wire wheel. It'll try to take it off, and you can leave that original coating on there. But next is coming the primer. And I just want to show you that real quick. Yep, I got the car all covered up, and I'm gonna throw the cover over that one too, just to make sure nothing gets painted on. But yep, I got everything ready. I'm not gonna coat it right now. I got to go in the house. My allergies are attacking me again. But I'll get to you in just a second, and we're gonna prime these things up and get them painted. And hopefully this blue comes out like a metallic, like I want it to. That's what I'm hoping for. But anyway, see you in a bit. Now I done got it all, masked off. Now it's time to put a primer on there, and I'm gonna use the same primer I had on that I used on Red Fox. It's like a white primer, just so this blue will pop. And hopefully I can keep this right here pushed back enough where it won't get on there. I'll probably end up closing that garage door just so the wind won't blow it on there. But for the most part, it's out of the way. Yeah, and I done wiped it down. I'm touching it like I shouldn't be doing. But I'm gonna wipe it down, or I have wiped it down. And now I'm ready to put the primer on there. It is ready to go. You can see already, wind's blowing. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to end up closing this thing or taping off some more of that, some more of this drop cloth or whatever. But anyway, I'll show you what I got right after I prime this bad boy. All right, hopefully you can hear me. I put a little bit of a tack coat on there just to help the primer stick. I'm gonna let that dry for a few minutes and then put a little bit heavier on. So yeah, just a tack coat. All right, got it all primered up. I'm gonna try something. You know, last time the ones I did on Red Fox, I pretty much primed them and I guess waited long enough to dry. At least I thought I waited long enough. But as I was putting them on, it seemed like the primer might not have dried like it's supposed to. They still look good, don't get me wrong. But in certain spots when I applied pressure on the actual caliper itself, it seemed like the paint moved a little bit. I don't know, but I still made them work. They still look good. Hopefully they'll be dry by now. But anyway, on this one right here, I did the same thing. You know, I primed them up and everything, but I'm gonna wait and prime, or actually paint these tomorrow. And plus I'm running out of time. But yeah, I thought I would do that. I would wait and let these things sit overnight, let the primer completely dry. But yeah, got them primed up real nice. Nice coat all around the entire thing, up under there and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to prime them. Or not to prime them. I'm gonna wait tomorrow to paint them. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and if you haven't seen, that's the color right there that I'm gonna paint it. And I'm hoping it sticks out like a metallic. If it gets this blue right here, that's on the actual cap itself, that'd be excellent. Cause that's what I'm going for, that metallic kind of look. So if I get that, I'm golden. So anyway, it's gonna be tomorrow anyway when I get back to you on this thing, and we'll pick up from there. Now it's time to apply the metallic. I got this stuff hanging all in the way. Hopefully it'll stay back enough. But here we go. Just laying down a tack coat once again, so the paint will have something to stick to, even though it should realistically stick to the primer, but we're doing it just in case. All right, just put on the second coat. Yeah, looking good so far. Of course, it still need more coverage. But yeah. Yep, looking good, looking good. Still more to go. Well, on my last coat, something evidently did not come out right, or I didn't do something right or something. And actually it's darker than I thought it was gonna be, maybe because I laid a bunch of coats on it. More than likely that's the reason. But you can see right in there, if it'll focus on it, a little bit rough there, and right in there, and down low. Yeah, it's a little rough. I mean, it is a rattle can paint job though, but maybe it could have been a little bit better. But what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to sand it out. I'm gonna see if that'll work. You know, just a light sand, try to get it back down smooth. Maybe hit it again with another coat or two. Maybe I won't screw it back up again. But yeah, they're not coming out too bad. I mean, it's a little darker than I thought, but maybe it'll be different out in the light. Or maybe I should have just took them off completely and painted them, then put them back on. But I was trying to avoid bleeding the brakes again, you know, and I've seen on YouTube, like the rest of us always look at it, and they always, you know, they paint them on the car. So I decided I'd try to do that myself to avoid a little bit of extra headache dealing with a brake bleed. But the other side, it came out pretty good. Came out better than the other side, and it almost looks like it's a little bit brighter. Yeah, this looks good. Other than the mishap on the driver's side, I got to throw a clear coat on there. And my Brembo decals, I got those. I got them in white, and I got this reflective. So hopefully that'll make them puppies pop a little bit, or maybe way off you can see it, kind of reflective, but we'll see how that turns out. And it's white because the car is white. That's the ones I got. But first, let me see if I can sand that down right there and right there and there. And see if I can get this thing looking halfway decent, or at least kind of correct what's wrong with it. But I'm gonna try to hit it with this, it's a cheap, like a spongy type of sandpaper. I'm gonna try to hit it with a 600 grit and see if it'll take it down a little bit. If not, I got my 400 grit. If the 600 don't work, it's a little dirty, but should still work. But I'm gonna try my 600 first and see what this do. Yeah, it's kind of taking it out, smoothing out a little bit. Hopefully I don't burn through. Yeah, it makes it look a little better. Not completely great, but I don't want to try to burn through. So yeah, I'll take a little bit off at the time. Yeah, looks a little better. Not great, just a little better. Let me hit this one down here. Yeah, it is working a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to use the 400. 600 is doing just fine. Oh yeah, it took it down just about back completely smooth. At least enough where I can tolerate it. Oh yeah, that's definitely workable. Is it going to be perfect? No way in the world. But it will be a little bit better. Get all the dust off and then throw another coat on. Maybe that'll help. But let me get this thing wiped down and see how it looks. Yep, I think that's doable. Let me make sure all the water's off of this thing, and I'm gonna hit it with another coat, and I'll show you what I got. All right, I hit it with another coat, and tell y'all the truth, y'all. If this thing doesn't look good, when I get it out in the sunlight, after I put the decals and everything on it, I'm changing this sucker back to red. Because red to me was, you know, probably about the best color. I just want to try something, you know, and I thought this blue would be a little bit more metallic, a little bit lighter. But if it don't look good, I'm painting these bad boys back to red, putting them like a fire engine red or something like that. But we'll rock these for right now until I feel like fooling with them again. Yeah, I've reshot some of it. Up here looks good, but down there it seems like it's doing the same thing. Must have something going on when I cleaned it or something. But anyway, I'm rolling with it. I'm not cleaning this stuff back off. So, not gonna be perfect. Hopefully, after I get everything put back together, after I let this dry, throw the decal on, then throw some clear coat over that and the decal, maybe it'll look halfway decent. So I'll get back with you in a few. Everything's all painted up. Showed you how it looked. Now it's time for the decal. As you can see right there, I put a little black mark in the center right there so I can center it up on the caliper. I need both hands for this, so when I put it on there, I'll show you what I did. It took me forever to peel it off the backing paper. You know, I ain't crazy about this. It seemed like the backing paper shouldn't be that doggone stiff, but it sounded like he had them in the wrong spot. It seemed like the backing paper shouldn't have been as stiff as the paper on the front. But there it is. About to peel off. I already pressed it in a little bit. Had it centered up. So now Pull this off. Boom. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm digging it. And no, I have not thrown the clear coat on it yet. I was gonna put the decal on there first, then throw the clear coat on. Hopefully, nothing gets a little squirrely with that. I was gonna try to, maybe that'll help keep it on there, but I don't know. I think I've seen, I think I watched somebody else do it like that before. They put the decal on there, then they clear coat it over top of all the, help protect it, I guess. So we're gonna do the same thing, and hopefully it does protect. So I'm gonna go do the one on the other side, then we'll start clear coating this thing. Clear coat I'm going with is the VHT clear coat. I know you saying that, you know, I put the 2K clear on Red Fox, and why not doing it on this one? Because, tell you the truth, I'm not crazy about this blue color. I mean, maybe I did it too dark, but I'm probably gonna change them back to red. So I'm used the VHT on this one right here, but I do think the red looks better. But I just wanted to try it just to see what it looks like, because I've seen blue calipers and I like how the blue calipers look. So I wanted to try it. Didn't come out exactly as I thought it did. Maybe I messed them up, don't know, but we're rocking with it. And now I'm gonna put this right here on, the VHT clear coat, high temp, and see what we got. Of course, gonna put a tack coat down first and then go from there. Yep, and wearing a mask, by the way, if you were wondering. Yeah, let's get this thing going. Now we'll let that tack up about 10 minutes and put it on a little bit heavier. All right, got them all painted, clear coated, decal on, everything's ready to rock. I gotta put the brakes back together, put this thing on the ground, and I'll show you how it looks. Yeah, just a little teaser. But anyway, I'm gonna put y'all down for a minute. Like I said, I'm gonna get everything back together, and then we're gonna check out how this blue pops on this white Fox. So, from what you saw, how'd it look? Yeah, please comment down below and let me know, because I don't know, the red to me seems like it's a little bit better, maybe because it's brighter and you can see them, but the blue, it's okay. Seems like it doesn't go as hard as the red do, but I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me before I change the color out on it back to red. But anyway, that's done. So anyway, Ford Takeover is coming up, and can't wait to see y'all there. So until next time, peace.
Thank you, and good night, 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 and good night.